Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we are going to study. Today our video class is on English. Today we are going to study grammar, that is nouns, or also called as naming words. Noun is nothing but a name of a person, place, animal, thing. Name of a person, place, animal, thing. If it is the name of a person, it is a noun. If it is the name of a place, it is a noun. If it is the name of an animal or a name of a thing, it comes under noun. Nouns are also called as naming words. Naming words are nothing but they are nouns. So name of a person or place or animal or thing is called as a noun. So under person I can write a girl, or under place I can take name of any place. Animal, any animal, and a thing, ball. Children, you might also know the game. Most of them will be playing the game of person, place, animal, thing. Will you play that game? Or if you are not going to play, might be your elder brothers, sisters, have you seen them playing this game? It is nothing but a noun. This game is nothing but person, place, animal, thing. It is a game most of them will play. The person, place, animal, thing is nothing but they are nouns. Noun is the name of a person, place, animal, thing. So in today's class, I'll give you a few sentences. You have to underline the nouns. The girl has a ball. Mother is cooking. So these are the few sentences. Here you have to underline nouns. What are nouns? Once again I will tell you. Name of a person, place, animal, thing is a noun. You have to underline noun. The girl has a ball. Here what is a noun? Name of a person is here. Yeah. The name of a person here is girl. Still we are having any other noun? Yeah, ball. Ball is a thing. So in this sentence we are having two nouns, that is girl, ball, that is a person and a thing. Mother is cooking. Mother is a person. So person becomes a noun. Is cooking, nothing here. Then Sita. Sita is the name of a girl. So Sita is a noun here. Is a helpful girl. Girl is here is again a noun, person. The cat. What is cat here? Cat is the name of an animal. So name of an animal is a noun. The cat is sleeping in the room. Room is a noun. So these are the nouns. In this way we have to underline if it is given in the form of a sentence. You have to check whether a person or place or animal or thing is there in the sentence. Then only it becomes a noun and you have to underline according to that. We are having different kinds of nouns. That is common noun, proper noun, collective noun, abstract noun. So in today's class, we are going to study only two kinds of noun, that is common noun and proper noun. What are the two nouns we are going to study? Common noun, proper noun. We are having four nouns, that is common noun, proper noun, collective noun, abstract noun. Out of this, in today's class, we are going to study. You will be studying about collective noun, abstract noun afterwards, common noun and proper noun. So, one thing you should remember every time, what is a noun? Noun is nothing but a name of a person, place, animal, thing. That is a noun. Now, what is common noun? Common noun is the name of a person in general. Now here I am writing girl, boy. I am not mentioning the name here. Girl can be anyone, boy can be any boy, any girl or any boy. I am not mentioning the name of the girl or a boy. So that is the reason it is common. In general, we will say if you doesn't know the name of someone, so we cannot call out by some other name. So common noun means girl. That girl, you don't know the name of that girl or boy. So that girl is disturbing me, this girl is beating me, like that you will be saying. That means that is a common noun. Suppose if I mention the name Sita, Raju. Now I am giving the name to a particular girl, Sita. Now I am giving a name to a particular boy, Raju. When I am giving the name to a particular, when I am specifying the name of a boy and a girl, then only it becomes a proper noun. Common noun is used for general things. Proper noun is used for the names when we are giving a particular name for a thing. Now mother, I say, mother comes under common noun. Now if you write the name of your mother, it becomes a proper noun. Suppose country, I say country. Country can be any country. If I mention the name here, either India, China, then only it becomes a proper noun. If I write country, it comes under common noun. If I give the name for that country, it becomes a proper noun. Suppose if I write a name of a book, book is a thing, name of a, it comes under common noun. If I give the name for that particular book, either it is science book or English book, like that, if I give the name for that, then only it becomes a, or we are having so many stories books. One of the name I will give you, Alice in Wonderland. This is the name of the book. If you are, you can write Ramayana is also the name of the book. If you are writing Quran, these are the names of the book. So when you are mentioning the particular name, it becomes a proper noun. So this is the difference between common noun and proper noun. If the names are in general, then only it is a common noun. Boy, girl, country, book. Now suppose I mention the cat, animal. Cat can be anyone. Now if I give a particular name for a cat, cat you can say pussy cat. Many will be having a cat as a pet. So they will be keeping some pet names for the cat or whichever pet animal you are having. If they are having parrot, they will call it Mittu. Or if they are having dog, Tommy, like that, they will keep the names for the pet animals. So cat comes under the common noun. If I give a particular name for the cat, pussy cat, that becomes a proper noun. So this is how you have to differentiate between common noun and proper noun. And one thing, common noun always starts with a small letter. Common noun, we are writing the common noun with small letter. And proper noun always starts with a capital letter. Remember this one thing. Now when I am telling girl, I will write girl with a small g, small letter, because it is general common noun. When I am mentioning a particular name of a person or anything, either person or place or animal thing, it will be written in capital letter. Now Sita I said, S will be capital letter. Raju I said, R capital letter. India, I capital letter. China. So remember one thing, proper noun always starts with a capital letter. We should write proper noun in the capital letter and common noun will be in the small letter. Suppose if you are going to start a sentence, one thing you know that a sentence should be starting with a capital letter. Then only sometimes in case if a sentence starts with a common noun, then we will start the sentence with a capital letter. In other cases, all the common nouns will be written in small letters. Did you understood the difference between common noun, proper noun? Common noun is nothing but the name of a person in general. Proper noun is nothing but a name of a particular person, place, animal, thing. When we are mentioning the particular name for that. Now name of the month is there. Name of the days, Monday. If I say day, it comes under common. Now when I am mentioning the name of the day, it becomes a proper. If I say month, it is common. If I give any name to that month, then it becomes a proper noun. In the same way, either it is the name of a book or name of a park I'll write. Park, any park you can. If I mention the name here. Now, park here, I mentioned the name as Lumbini Park. So, whenever we are writing common nouns, it is a general name, and when we are writing it in a proper noun, name of a particular thing, starting with the capital letter. This one thing you have to remember. Proper noun is nothing but a name of a particular person, animal, thing, place, and it should be always started with the capital letter. Now I'll give you few sentences how you have to differentiate between proper noun and common noun. John is my brother. You have to underline common noun. Underline common noun. Tina rides a bicycle. Sita plays in the park. My birthday falls in May. So these are the few sentences. In these sentences, first we are going to underline the common noun. Now John. John is the name of a particular person. So when John is the name of a particular person, so it is not a common noun. John is my brother. Brother I am telling. Brother can be anyone. So in this sentence, John is not a common noun. What is a common noun here? Brother is a common noun. Tina I wrote. Tina is the name of a particular person, girl. So it is not a common noun. Tina rides a bicycle. Here again bicycle is a common noun. Sita, again Sita is the name of a girl. Sita plays in the park. I did not mention the name of the park. If I mention the name of the park, it becomes proper noun. So the word park is only a common noun. My birthday falls in May. I mentioned the month. So it is not a common noun. So in the same sentences, we have underlined the common nouns. Now we are going to circle the proper noun. Here, birthday is the common noun. Now, underline the common noun and circle proper noun. Now, if they say underline, so first we have underline the common noun and circle the proper nouns. So when the sentence heading is given in this way, for the same sentence, which is common noun you have to check and underline it. Which is proper noun, you have to check and circle it. Don't get confused between proper noun, common noun. Now John. John is the name of a particular person. It is a common noun. So they are asking us to circle the noun. Circle the common noun. So John is the name of a particular person. It becomes a proper noun. So we are circling the proper noun and underlining the common noun. Tina. Tina is the name of a particular girl. So we are circling it. It becomes a proper noun. Sita plays in the park. Sita is the name of a particular person. So we are circling it. It becomes a proper noun. My birthday falls in May. Here, name of a particular month. It is a proper noun. Did you understood, children? How you have to find out a common noun and how you have to find out a proper noun? According to the heading, you have to do the work. Suppose if you get this kind of exercises. Hope you all have understood, children. Thank you.